part of that leadership meeting in the Senate. The Senate had no problem. In fact, the guidance of the Speaker was that because we all operate in the devolution space, if people want to have a conversation with us, they are always welcome to do so. But there were conditions that even in doing so, you can never oust the Constitution. And therefore, anyone purporting to decide who sits where or when and how many times they appear before committees, that one, as a House, we have already taken a position. We are not going to entertain. If indeed you want to be voting on who sits on which committee, you have to be a member of the Senate. Just last week, we were inviting the new senator from Baringo to join the National Defense and Foreign Relations Committee, on which I sit, because that is the power of the Senate. I didn't see the COG voting on that particular position. They have not issued a letter on whether the senator of Baringo is fit to sit on that committee. That is none of their business. So for me, as the senator for Kituya said, and is part of the leadership, I am also part of the leadership in the Senate. By the way, I don't know if the governors themselves will also dictate on which members of the Senate leadership will come. Because if they have a problem with Sifuna in the Public Accounts Committee, do they also have a problem with me in the leadership meeting? That is a question they have to answer. And so far, we have not heard from them. Some of this, you can see the games that are being played. It is them thinking they can dig in. But Senator Kitui, even with us proceeding with our reports, there's also constitutional powers that this committee has. Unfortunately, Chair, I missed the meeting with IG Kanja because, as the country is aware, I was dealing with some other matters that were also urgent on that particular morning. But I was happy that the IG confirmed that he is ready to enforce directions of this committee. So they will not run away. And just like they think they can name and shame, we can also name and shame. Different from them is that we don't name and shame based on rumors and conjecture. We have audit reports. We have audit reports. No amount of mudslinging will change the fact that you raided your KIPES account to fund a border event. It doesn't matter what you say about Sifuna. It will not change the fact that you threw a speaker's badge for 5 million. That report was not prepared by Sifuna or the Senate. It was prepared by the OAG, people with constitutional mandate to look into their books. So as a member of the Senate leadership, we have taken note. I have personally taken note of the contempt the governors are showing the entire House, because it was a resolution of the House communicated by the Speaker that before any meetings happen, they must come to the Senate Public Accounts Committee. And now that they have refused, there will be no meeting, because that was a condition precedent. Let them continue mudslinging. They can call another press conference if they want, but we will continue with the work that we have sworn to do in this particular House. And Chair, I want you to remain firm. We want to remain firm. The entire House is behind you. The entire House has expressed support for this committee, because we will not be cowed. We are not cowards, but we are not people who can be bullied. If you think you can bully Sifuna, I think you need to look for somebody else to bully. Not me, Buana. It will not happen. Thank you.
Thank you for... You didn't even need to re-emphasize that. I think it's in the public domain that some people are unworkable. Vice Chair, we can pronounce ourselves. I think, first of all, I want to thank the EACC. Kinoti, you have shared with me some of the action you have taken. I think in Vihiga, you have already swung into action in terms of investigation. In Bungoma, you have swung into action. Which other counties have you started investigating on the basis of the conversations here?
Chair, I can confirm those two that you've mentioned.
Okay.
Vihiga and Bungoma.
And Bungoma.
But we are also working on the others.
Yes. Yeah, so